All right, y'all. Well, this is attempt 2. This was the second attempt, I should say. Start over. Good morning, everybody. We're out here at the Old Hickory Dam. I got a lead that this is a decent spot to try to catch some spoonbill, so we're going to take attempt number 2 here at the dam. Also going to do some catfishing while I'm here. I got a bottom rod and I've got a float rod, and we're going to try to catch a catfish while we're trying to snag. So stay tuned. We're going to see if we can hook into something big today. Fingers crossed, monster going to be on the bank today. Let me share this. I'm going to share. Reconnecting. Okay. All right, good morning, everybody. Let's get the catfish rod out. Hopefully it's not too snaggy out there. It's not very deep. Not as deep as I thought it was going to be at all. Alright, got a catfish rod out. We can start tying up our snagging rod now. This behemoth. And my buddy Split Shot hooked me up with this rod on the cheap. Comes a boat up in here. How's everybody doing this morning? No one's much talkative this morning. Good morning. There's somebody talking. The way this snagging rig works, we're actually going to run 3 hooks. I'm going to tie a polymer knot on this bottom one. Ethan, good morning. Hello. Main girl, good morning. Okay, so there's our first hook. That's our weighted one. And then we're going to tie on. I'm doing good, Ethan. How are you? 2 more. Well, maybe if I can get them out. How do you tie it, bro? So the first one is a polymer knot, and that's actually got our weight on it. It's a weighted snagging hook, and set that there. The next one, we're going to go up about 10 inches. We're going to pinch it. Ethan, thank you. I couldn't sleep. I just woke up in the morning. So happy to see you. Yeah, we're out here. We're going after another spoonbill. Just going to take and put that over. Like that. Fold it up over. And now what we want to do is, to make this run inline, is we're going to do a couple of overhand knots. Get it up close and up in there as possible. We're going to do one on each barb, or yeah, each hook, or however you want to say it, barb, hook, just like that. All right, and there, that one's in line. And then we're going to come up again, about right there. Sorry you couldn't sleep, Pilot. I've had those nights. I was a little restless at first last night. I was excited to get out here. Like that. And then we're going to go an overhand. Oop. Get it snugged up in there. Another overhand. And our final overhand, and then we got a series of 3. And now the work begins. So I got a catfish rod out here. So got one rod out for some catfish, see what's here, and then I'm snagging for paddlefish. Like that. All right, we're getting close to these rocks. Tighten up a little bit more. Yeah, we're out here. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Yep. And then we're gonna just rinse and repeat this a while. a lot of work in this, y'all. A lot of work. Just seen something jump out yonder. We'll let that sink just a little bit. And we're going to take breaks. So I can't just sit here and do this all day long. So I got another catfish rod here with a float on it. And we'll take some breaks. Every 20-30 casts we'll take a break. Throw a float rod in front of these rocks. As well. Let that sink. Good morning. Oh, our bottom one got all wrapped up. Fix that right quick. This kind of fishing is a workout. This kind of fishing is a workout. Good morning, Travis. Good morning. Burn, hello, good morning, welcome in. Gotta be at least bait fish here. There's cranes all down the bank. I just seen a spoonbill. Like right out that direction, there was a bill that came out and went down the bank. I went down the river a little ways. So, at least we know there's at least one here. We know there's at least one here. Okay. Oh, it's too big for that. I don't want to burn myself up, so we're going to take first break. That's a lot of work on your shoulder. But I got another catfish rig here. We're going to do a little float fishing for catfish as well while we're here. I need to put the Lisa, thank you. Camera shade up. That sun's coming up pretty good. Let's get us a little chunk of shad here. while we're doing this, we can actually have a seat. I can bring you with. So what we got here is a Whisker Seeker float. I got a swiveled 30-gram sinker here, leader, sickle style hook, and a piece of cut shad. And what we're going to do is we're going to throw it out in front of these rocks. Oh, we're around 4.5 foot deep. We're going to see if we can get a kitty cat on the float rig today too. I might not even need the weight. I may take the weight off. May just be a little too much. That float's barely holding it up. Let me turn you guys a little better. So we got the one rod there. I got a float out right here. Figured they ain't pushing hardly any current. Hardly no current moving. How y'all doing this Saturday morning? Good deal, good deal. Glad to hear that, Lisa. We got skunk last night with the carp fishing. Oh, Travis, hate to hear that. I only caught one last night. I only caught one buffalo last night. Was not a great night for fishing. Yep. Primal, we're back. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Looking forward to see you in a kayak. Yeah, thanks, Ed. Me and you both. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting in a kayak. Yeah, I'm gonna get a set on top. I already know which one I'm getting. No, Primal, not this morning. Last night we caught one. I don't know if you were in there when I caught that one buffalo. I have seen a paddlefish this morning. Was casting for a while. You gotta take breaks when you're paddle fishing. You broke a curse, awesome. So yeah, with the paddle fishing, you gotta take breaks. I think I'm gonna remove that sinker. I just heard a bell jingle. Yeah, I think I'm gonna remove this sinker. I think that sinker is just a little too much for this float. This is a weighted float. So I gotta get me, you know what, I'm just gonna do this. Whoa. So is it true water in the kayak is more stable? I'm assuming you mean wider Primal? Yeah, wider. Yeah, wider. Yeah, so the wider it is, the more stable it should be. Oh, there's a bunch of people coming down the steps. Hopefully they'll stay on the other end. Good for you. I'll be wild, but the rewards will be many. Thank you, Ed. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've got the kayak I want. Well, I got two. I got two in mind. One is a new canoe. I think it's a Warrior 12. Yeah, I just got a bite. And the other one is a shoot. What's the other one called? I can see the picture of it, but I can't think of the name off the top of my head. What was the name of that thing? That's going to bug me now. I bought a kayak and I love it. Very stable. Paddle drive on it, which is good for fishing. Yeah, I don't want a paddle drive. I don't want a paddle drive because I have a bad knee, and bicycles really kill my knee. And essentially it's a bike pedal that you're doing. So I would be miserable with a pedal drive. I'm going to start off with a paddle. The one I'm looking at is a paddle, but it has a rudder that you control with your toes. The other one, the new canoe, doesn't come with anything. But I'm not going to be like bass fishing. I'm going to be more like go to a spot, basically anchor, and fish log jams and stuff like that, fish structure. So I'll move around, you know, fishing anchor and stuff, you know. So I don't think I want a paddle drive. I know I don't want a paddle drive. And where are these guys coming? Right towards me.
Just wanted to ask if you know anything about why the gate is closed up there.
I ain't got a clue. It's the first time I've ever fished this spot.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
All right, well, let's go see if we can figure out why it's closed. Because I don't want to overcorrect him, and this is the only spot here that's really even thinkable to fish. I'm not losing lures down there.
Happy fishing, brother.
Well, thank you much. What are you guys after? Anything?
Nothing, just fishing.
Just
Just
trying
Nice.
to enjoy the day.
What are you trying to catch?
Well, I got catfish out, and I'm also trying to snag a paddlefish if I can.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah,
I like the setup.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I got a whole YouTube channel and all that kind of fun stuff. So,
What's
yeah.
the name of the YouTube channel?
The Big Viking Outdoors.
Big Viking Outdoors?
The Big Viking Outdoors.
Oh, yeah.
Let's look him up. And
But
follow him.
yeah, I've already seen one bill come out of the water, but it takes so much to throw that rod and snag. You can only do it about 20, 30 times, and you gotta give your shoulder a break.
Yeah.
The Big Viking Outdoors?
Mm-hmm.
Found it. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Sorry, we're live.
Yeah.
Look at you cursing on live, man. Don't do that.
I
Nah.
need to clean up my mouth.
Subscribe.
Well, I appreciate you guys.
Hey, no problem, man.
I like finding new stuff, new channels to follow.
Well, I try to do a little bit of everything.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I do mostly catfishing for fishing wise.
Yeah, it's been years since I fished, and then my wife's church decided to have an auction, and I won pretty much everything in that tackle box and all of this right here. at
Nice.
auction for $225.
Nice. I never win anything. That's why I don't play the lottery or scratch offs or any of that, because I never win anything.
Same.
So,
All right, well, we're gonna leave you to it, man.
all right, appreciate it.
All right. Happy fishing, man. Good
You
luck.
too. Y'all have a good one. Good luck to y'all. Adventure waits. Good morning. Nice, Travis. Yeah, I'm not 230. Hands free while casting a lot. Yeah, you only like it when you're... Yeah, okay, got you, Travis. Lincoln, hello. Me and you both love fishing. All right, we'll take one more drift. And then we're going to start snagging again. There'll be a lot of moving you guys around today. Yeah, taking that weight off was the right call. That float's acting much better now. Have you been catching any fish? We've only been fishing for a little bit. So far, I've had a couple nibbles, but nothing yet this morning. Caught one last night. Three-wheeler, good morning. I fish from the kayak the way I fish from the bank. Yeah, Ed, that's what I'm kind of trying to do. I want to go with my kayak and go to fish in front of the log jams and just basically right at the bank, fishing log jams, moving around. That's what I'm going to do with the kayak. I'm not going to like fish from the kayak. As far as like, casting a lot. And I might do some bass and stuff like that. I have never been, well, I mean, I've caught gar, just here and catfishing, but I would like to go to try to catch some alligator gar one day. Yes, you caught one last night. Yeah, I did catch one last night. We caught about a 7-pound buffalo. Yeah, so we weren't skunked last night. It was a hard night. The bite was terrible yesterday. It was a rough bite yesterday. But we got one. Better not getting one, even though it was buffalo. They're slimy. That's why I don't care. That's a slimy fish. I was actually early this morning. She's asleep when I got up. I got up at 4 o'clock this morning. I think she's still asleep. I don't stop raining here. I'm able to fish from the front porch. I feel that, Primal. I feel that. We had some decent rains beginning of the week. Cooled the water temperatures off a lot. I think that kind of affected us. I think the drop in temperature kind of shocked the fish a little bit. Oceanfront property. Right. Alright, I'm about to reel this up and we're about to start throwing the snagging rig again. That bigger pole is a lot easier for the actual snagging part, but it's heavy and it's a lot of work doing it. So I'll probably get 20-30 casts in at a time, and then we'll probably take a break and do this for a little bit. Yeah. I'll just set this in the rod holder. Right there. And I'll move you guys back here. Daryl, thank you so much. Stay hydrated, yes. It is very important. Do spoonbills stay in one area or move? They move around a lot, Travis. Because they're filter feeders, they're constantly moving. So we learned from the last time, so we're running, I got some new hooks. These are a little smaller, but we're also running a series of 3. I got a new rod thanks to my buddy Split Shot. He gave me a heck of a good deal. And we got a new 10,000 size reel here that'll hold 300 yards of 100-pound braid. Learned the last time I was out here trying to snag, well, the other day I was trying to snag, we want braid, so no stretch for snagging. It'll give us a better hook set. So like I said, we didn't catch anything last time, but we learned. Move this bucket out of my way. We got a little cloud in the sky. We ain't supposed to have rain until tomorrow. But I don't mind the cloud so much. Let that sink a little bit. All right, we're getting close to these rocks. They wasn't calling for rain, but that looks like rain coming. Hopefully not. Oh, that was something. I just hit something. It popped off. Be interesting if we have a scale or something on. No, I just felt something. I don't know. Maybe I tapped the bottom or. James, good morning. That's my brother. What do you catch? Ethan, I try to catch a little bit of everything. I got a catfish rod out behind me. I'm snagging for a spoonbill. I also got another catfish rod set up with a float, so that way every 20-30 casts I can take a break, flow the bait past these rocks, and just kind of go for there. But target species today is catfish and spoonbill. Let that sink again. Oh, I just found the snag of the day. First snag of the day. Shoot. That's going to be a pain to break. A pain to break. We just let me see here. Let me see here. I'll get my pliers. Give us a handle. That's 100-pound braid on that joker. I'll let her sink just a smidge too far. Bell up. Well, I pulled it loose from one and right into another. Fine, how are you? Ah. Bent the hook. You should wrap a stick around that line and... Yeah, Randy, I did. I used a pair of pliers actually. Just the one. Strong hook though, for take that kind of abuse. We did curl the tip on that one a little bit, but it's not too bad. Good steel, y'all. Really good steel. There we go. Could be a dead log. Yeah, man, been another stick fish, a big one. There must be a big pile of something out there. Yeah, very good line. 100-pound test. This is reaction tackle. 100-pound test. Wrapped up somebody else. There it went. Wrapped up in somebody's line there. Pain meds to start working with. I'm doing well, man. Hopefully your medicine will kick in and get that pain under control. Hope your hand's doing all right. I know you got a while of healing to go. They show signs of they're there. Yes, I've seen one already. I had a paddle when I earlier come out right in front of me and just work its way down about 20-30 yards and then went back under. So I have seen a spoonbill here. Weird. What the heck that was? Caught on something. On the rod. Oh. That's why. Whoever thinks you can't get a bird nest in a spinning rod. How this happened, I do not know. That was that weird yank I just felt. There we go. Yeah, kayak would be awesome here. Kayak would be awesome here. But last night, you guys are well underway of helping me get to one. Especially you, James. Seriously gonna fish right in front of me. Rude. I'm special. Y'all didn't see that. If you did, I was showing you what not to do. Did the line get caught or something? No, I was an idiot and didn't open the bell. You have to open that first. I needed that. Nice, James. Robert, good morning. Robert, the story for this morning is trying to catch snag a spoonbill, maybe even a catfish. If I'd pull my head out of my butt, we'd have a better chance at it. Oh, that one tangled on me. I knew that felt weird. There we go. There's part of it. Yeah, what in the world? Ow. Them hooks is sharp. You know what? On that note, I am going to take a break because it's frustrating me. So since I'm getting frustrated, we're going to take a break. See this dirt rat snagging. That's the only way you can catch a spoonbill. Why people can't I always got to jump to conclusions. You can't catch a spoonbill any other way. Morning. Go ahead and check her catfish line. Put on some fresh bait. Something chewed the gut pocket out of it. Left the rest. He happens to be one that allows it. People are idiots. Not illegal and lost. Yeah, you get idiots like that. Like, oh, James, you don't have to apologize for dumb people. No, haven't caught anything yet. Good luck from Iowa. You from Iowa? Thank you, Dwight. Wasn't going to win that battle. I don't think he realized anything, but he got kicked. Right, James? He had no idea what he's talking about anyway. Could have been like, hey, why are you doing that instead of, you know, bait. Learn something. Yep, can of biscuits, we're back at it. We got the, I'm gonna turn you back a little bit. Got that rod here, and I've got a float rod in my hand, and then we're also trying to snag for a paddlefish. Thank you, Robert. Wish there was a little bit more current coming out of this dam. Like, we don't even have enough. James, with the $20, man, you are. Whew. You are awesome, James. I wish you were closer. To me, I would be taking you fishing, buying you a steak dinner. Gotta get it up, bro. Well, you keep going, James. You're gonna buy my kayak. Heck, I was even trying to. I was even looking at doing some kind of side gig to pay for it, but you keep going, James. I won't have to. I tried to help those, but I guess I didn't see it. Have a good day and screw trolls. Adventures, thank you. Adventures and Stories, thank you. What? Family is for support? Yes, Primal. And I have one heck of a awesome family with this community. Mics are going up. I see the little things crawling up the thing, up the side. I appreciate y'all. And we might even move here in a while. There's another spot I want to try while I'm here. Yeah, the harps help. That shows engagement. Harps help a lot. Where are you fishing? We are fishing in front of, this is the Old Hickory Dam here. But yeah, we're fishing out here on this dam. I have seen a paddlefish. I can't believe they're not pushing any water. There's like no water coming out. There's a little bit out there in front of the gates, but overall the water is just not moving. Minnesota, no, this is in Tennessee. Catching? No, I have had a bite on the catfish rod earlier, but so far no luck. K-Dog, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Horde. I'm jealous for real. Playing a fish game on PS5. I never could get into video game fishing games. Paddlefish. Here, I'll pull a picture up on here on my phone. That's a paddlefish. Well, like a dolphin with a long nose. But yeah, that's what we're trying to snag. The only way to catch those is to snag them. They are plankton eaters, filter feeders, and we're trying to get a hold of one of them. I have seen a bill come out of the water this morning, and a guy told me that he has seen a guy here that I fished with Saturday night and told me this spot and said he has seen them snagged here before. Right there was one. I don't know if you guys seen it. Right there was one. You know what? This current's moving so slow, I'm gonna just let this bobber set out here. What in the world? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Now is when I get a bite. How in the world did that happen? Just gonna let that sit there. But yeah, I just seen another bill come out. Primal's Curse. We broke that yesterday. We caught one last night. Morning, everybody. Big Will, what's going on? Good morning. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Well, I found that snag again. Don't know if I broke it or moved it. Bad thing is, it's still laying on the bottom. Well, shoot. I can say for certain that this line is stupid strong. I think it just broke. Not before digging into my plier. Man, you can't make this stuff up. Sheen, good morning. Morning, everybody. 100-pound braided test line, but it dug into my pliers so bad. No, I can't. There it goes. Hardly get it out of my pliers. That is some super super strong line. Can't stop all the correct. Now you can't. Ask the boat to help you, right? I'm gonna recast this pink rod. Let that float around out there. All right. Show you guys how I tie these up. This reel hold, it says it will hold 80 pound braid. It'll hold 320 yards. I've got 100 pound braid on it, so we're probably in the 250 to 270. But man, this stuff is strong. So first one goes on with just a polymer knot. And we're going to go up about yay far. No paddlefish yet. I have seen one. Big boy with the chill, thank you. I have seen a paddlefish this morning. Two of them actually. So they are here. I kind of want to just try some. So another polymer knot. Where's my floater? There it is. Now what we're going to do is to keep these from hanging like this, we want it to be in line. Morning, baby. Thank you. We're going to do an overhand knot. Well, maybe. Over the first one, we're going to pull that tight up in there. And then we're going to do another overhand knot over the second one. And then one more over the third one. Nope, that's just a loop. like that, and pull it up tight in there, and look, it'll pull it just like that. Keeps it in line. I'm going to do the same thing again. But now we have the 3 in line. There we go. Back in business. Thank you, Primal. I know she'll appreciate that too. I'm at loss of words. Loss of words. I have another bird's net knot. Tell you what, if it wasn't for issues this morning, we might actually catch a fish. Yeah, another one. It's the second one of these today. How, when there was nothing, no bird, no loops, no backflashes, no nothing. It just magically appears. I don't know if I have somehow angered the fishing gods. But the past couple weeks, I have been having a lot of issues. Snags, bird nest. I didn't do nothing bad. Let's go. Yeah, monster fishing. That's what we're trying to. If I can get the bird nest and issues to quit for the morning, that'd be great. snags. No one lure on there, just 3 treble hooks. Yeah, because we're snagging for paddlefish. So for paddlefish, you can't catch them on lures, you can't catch them on bait. You have to snag them. They're filter feeding plankton eaters. The only way to get a paddlefish is to snag it. So you just run a treble, big treble, and a snagging rig of some kind, and hope for the best. Can't believe we ain't got an Asian carp or anything. Snagged a shad. So we're gonna give this spot I think you need a cup of coffee. I'd love a cup of coffee. He needs a 5th of Jack Daniels. Maybe later. But a cup of coffee this morning would be nice. Yeah, we're going to give this spot, like I said, a little bit longer. And then there's another spot down here I want to try. Pack up and move down there. There's a boat ramp down yonder. That's my next spot. Figure since I'm here, I might as well try a couple spots. Hey, Willie with the $2. Thank you. We keep growing closer and closer to that new kayak, y'all. I've heard. That spoonbill. Well, they're not in all the rivers. They're only in certain sections. And in Tennessee, we can only do it a few weeks of the year. There's a very limited snagging season in Tennessee. I've only got a couple of weeks left. So and this is a heck of a workout. You know what? I'm just gonna burn them. Burn a few through and see if that makes any difference. Let's sink a smidge. Nope. Time for a break. Time for a break and a little breakfast, I think. Thank you, William. I appreciate that. Get us a bottle of water here. Food, yeah. I just got some turkey sticks with me today. This is the first thing I've ate since supper last night. Got some blueberry. Robert, not yet. I'd like to get a spoonbill for supper. I have never actually ate spoonbill, but I've heard, and people have told me that they're very, very good to eat. K-Dog, good to see you as well. Right this second, we're gonna eat some turkey sticks. No catches yet, K-Dog. But we got some old Wisconsin turkey sticks for breakfast. Yeah, a few of these. There is no legal length. So the way snagging works is you're allowed two per day. Whatever size they are, you have to keep. And when you snag 2 in a day, you have to quit. You can't snag and release. Yeah, spoonbill are good. From what I've been told, spoonbill are fantastic to eat. I've never caught one before. I'm trying. This is the first year I've ever tried to catch snag a spoonbill. First time I've ever lived somewhere that has them. Arkansas has to be over 30 inches. Yeah, different states. So in Tennessee, there's no length limit. You just 2 per day, and whatever length they are, you keep. Sandra, thank you for coming back. Appreciate you. Get you guys back in view of the poles. There we go. All right. There's 4 of them. That's breakfast. Yeah, K-Dog, that's the same here. 2 a day, no size limit. We've had a couple bites on the catfish rod earlier this morning. As far as the snagging spoonbill, no such luck. I figure this is going to be either we're going to get a big fish day or no fish day. Okay. Well, I guess I ought to freshen up the catfish bait. I have one more gizzard shad. I'm going to save it for the other spot. And I'm going to get it out of the sun now that the sun's up. Something chewed the gut pocket out. Bunch of little bitty babies is what it is. Not even enough to make the bell ring. Just chewing the gut pocket out of it. Let's go a little closer to the bank. See if there's anything running the edge. I might get hung on that one, but we will see. We'll take us a little chunk of this. This rig is just got a float, so we're suspending it about, there's my stop, about a little over 6 feet suspended down below the surface. We're just going to let it float around out there. Something's wrong. Yep, it wrapped up. Wrapped around the top of it. Let's try that again. Wasn't setting right, so I knew something wasn't right. There it goes. Alrighty. Okay, Diddy Dog. Hey baby, I'm having a day. It's a good day, just I'm having issues. It's been another just snags and bird's nest but hey, it is what it is. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. I'm gonna give this section one more round, and then we're gonna probably move. Let's put fresh baits out. Sink this a smidge. What's that move called? The whip? I guess you could. You want to scream this line through the water as fast as possible when you are snagging. Yeah, we're after spoonbill. Spoonbill on catfish. I got a couple catfish rods sitting here doing their thing down that way. After a spoonbill with this though. I just hit something there. It didn't stick, but I just hit something. I felt it bounce off of it. All right, y'all. I think I am going to move. We have given this spot a ton of attention. Okay, so here's the game plan. There's another spot right down the bank here that I want to try. Yeah, camera's on a tripod. No, I ain't fancy enough to have a cameraman yet. But there's another spot I want to try right down here. So I'm gonna drop this live. I'm gonna pack up stuff right here. I'm gonna move. It'll probably take me 30 minutes or so to pack up, walk out of here, drive down to the other spot and get back out. So give me about 30-40 minutes and we're gonna come back on here and try a different location. I've been fishing this spot for at least 3 hours. Bites have died for the catfish and I ain't snagging nothing, so let's move and see if we can find something else. Be back in a little bit, y'all.